Hey Amara, I got married at a very young age. I had just finished secondary school, and all I wanted was to further my education, to become a nurse. That was my dream. Then he came back from abroad. His people recommended me to him as a good girl. At first, I said no, I wasn't ready. I wanted to go to school, but he promised me, he swore, that he would send me to school after marriage. His mother begged my parents, reassured them that I would not only go to school, but also will be taken care of. My parents believed her. I believed her. And before I could understand what was happening, a date was set, and I found myself married. Amara, that was the beginning of my woes. Barely 2 months after our wedding, he traveled back abroad. I was in the family house, living with his mother and sister. Not long after, I found out I was pregnant. I told him, reminding him of the promise about my school. He said, just give birth first. After that, we will talk about school. When I gave birth, the conversation shifted. Nothing changed. Instead, I became a maid in that house, cooking, cleaning, serving my mother-in-law and sister-in-law. I was young, confused and trapped. I couldn't even complain to my parents because they believed I was living well. My mother couldn't visit often. My mother-in-law made sure of that. The worst part was the money. My husband would send money, but he sent it directly to his mother. She decided what I needed and handed me leftover. What do you need money for? We provide everything you need. She would say that. Yet, I had nothing of my own, not even a space to call mine. I begged him for a small apartment, even if it's just one room, so I could have privacy. He refused. He said it was better I stayed in the family house so they could look after me. 3 years later, he returned. I brought up school again, and he said he had lost his job, that things are hard. He promised that when he get back, he will find another job and send me to school. I believed him again, only for me to find out that I'm pregnant for the second time. Trapped in the same cycle of broken promises. His mother dismissed me whenever I raised the issue. Why are you talking about school now? You have children. Focus on them. That was always her answer. Then one day, I was in the kitchen cooking when I overheard my mother-in-law on the phone with my husband. She said in a very hushed tone, "How is your wife and my grandchildren, Karen and Alexander?" I froze. Those weren't the names of my children. I kept quiet, pretending not to hear her, but my heart was pounding. Days later, I started asking questions quietly. Eventually, I found out the truth. He had another wife abroad with 2 children. I can't even describe the heartbreak. I confronted him the next time we spoke, and he didn't even deny it. Do you know what he said to me, Amara? He said, "You were just